Yo, this is weird. This is weirder than Instagram. Oh well. 2024 gonna be an interesting year for me. Like every one of these years that I've had a big flow of content are usually during like those of the pandemic where I was unemployed, or big swaths of time when I was unemployed. So I had plenty of time to create stuff and try things, etc. Right? With a new computer, what I'm saying, in tow, and all new problems to share with y'all, I really want to actually take the time to talk about what's going to be happening on the channel this year. Because, I mean, I'm like changing name, etc. Um, I'm putting it out there, what I'm saying? Like, I'm in my 30s now, what I'm saying? And it feels like everything needs to just switch up, like this generation is dealing with the utmost turmoil and subterfuge and have been hoodwinked after hoodwinked after hoodwinked on a lot of things. So the channel is going to be spending a lot of time talking about the things I'm fighting through in society. If you don't know about me, um, previous to this, I used to work for the San Antonio Teachers Alliance, organizing, or not San Antonio Teachers Alliance, but rather they have a subsidiary company as part of their coalition called Our School San Antonio. We were fighting to make sure San Antonio Independent School District would not close any schools, but unfortunately they chose to close the blackest schools in the district, right? So there are a lot of pokers in the fire I want to actually spend time sharing with y'all. Um, I don't think this year is about commercializing me. I don't give a flying fuck at this point about commissions, shucking and jiving for blah blah blah. Like my MCL and ACL are still not as bad as they used to be. Thanks to Squat University, by the way. Shout out to that channel. I've been using a lot of their workouts, helping me with skating, and it's been making my clips a lot better than helping me with workouts. But I'm not looking for fame, and I'm not even looking to try and mill a minimum wage off this or any of these other things anymore. I feel like though, you guys could use some insight, right? Like, for example, did you know that after working an entire salary job last year with the Teachers Alliance, that I'm supposed to get unemployment, and the state of Texas, because of the holidays in December, they ask you this one question: do you have health or do you have child care, right? Adequate child care for your kids for this hypothetical job that they haven't given you, by the way. They want you to be ready for it. If you say no, because you're a single parent, no one's there to just watch your kids, everyone's working, etc. Congratulations, person. You ain't got no unemployment. And even though they sit there and shoot you, of course we would never sit there and deny your claim as a single parent for that reason. We had inclement weather days. And I can imagine how many parents either A, quietly looked at each other and said, shh, or how many people are being hurt right now because of that. So I think there's a lot of things about, again, schools closing, job opportunities. Oh, also, let me tell you, Ready for Work SA, who's been avoiding me like white on my flesh, you know what I'm saying? It's been very weird dealing with them. I applied when I knew my contract was ending in December. I applied in October, and they approved me. And we've been going back and forth. By the way, I had a whole rigmarole with the head director of the program about a poll tax on the thing. We all pay for the Ready for Work, which used to be called Train for Jobs SA program, through an extension of our sales tax, right? They have, to this date, less than a 50% completion rate and less than 20% job placement rate. Now, many of you may not know my IT background, but I come from previously 2018, 2019, right before the pandemic, was working for HCL America USAA as their IT. You know what I'm saying? Only reason I couldn't keep a job was because my son was throwing rocks at teachers, and me being a responsible parent, decided to take care of my child instead of letting a teacher fend for themselves. So you don't get a contract renewed as a 1099, you don't keep your job. So you see how messy life is? You see how all these things have kept me from doing dope tokusatsu things and hanging out with y'all? I think that is also going to be my invective and direction this year, is sharing the insights of other people and their lived experiences, because it can't be just me, right? Job before this, 2023, I was working the Texas Organizing Project, and we helped tenants organize. Which before this, I had organized tenants at the building I worked in with worked and lived in as Ceballos Lofts during the whole winter storms and shit during the pandemic, or whatever. And so we made Tenants Union of San Antonio. My friend John Shellworker and a bunch of other people in town. They're still going strong. But moving forward, I went through with the Texas Organizing Project, and we organized Seven Oaks Apartments against one slime lord, James Kandasamy. Right, my brother was literally letting people live in such squalid conditions that the folk had to come together and unify about the experience. And I wish I'd have hopped on YouTube to share a lot of the protests, the vigor and anger, etc. But I was on Instagram sharing a lot of that stuff. So I want y'all to know all facets, you know what I'm saying, in my life, including some dope tokusatsu stuff I'm going to be working on too, because I really, really, really got to be talking to y'all about some stuff, right? Like, how have y'all not had a chance this year to catch up with the greatest Super Sentai of all time, Osamu Sentai? So it's like Osamu Sentai King Gojo, right? Man, that is one of my favorite Super Sentai of all time so far, right? So I got a myriad of things I want to do with y'all, but let's fucking cut the bullshit, right? Like, we've been all grinding this like it's supposed to be our 9 to 5, and I don't want that pretense, right? And you and me, we're locking in, right? I got the next 2 to 3 months of whatever my retirement I had to cash out to survive this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm done trying to sit here and have ZipRecruiter ads and every other person that I sit here and apply, not even call me back. I want to talk to y'all. Let's sit down. Let's hang out. Let's do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's watch Tokusatsu, whatever, right? So you can find me here and Instagram, Divon Dynamo. I'm trying this out. You know what I'm saying? It's part of my name. You know what I'm saying? So one of those things I used to be very ashamed of is my name. And it's one of those things I feel like, fuck it, let's have fun with it. So thank y'all for listening me screed for about 8 to 9 minutes. And yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know things are changing. So much love to y'all, and I hope y'all stay warm.